बच्चों, we are doing question number 20. Question number 20 is about a ball that hits a bat and rebounds. Now, the question is that the ball has a mass of 0.16 kg. It hits the bat with 25 meter per second and rebounds with 22 meter per second. And it takes 0.0013 second to rebound. It remains in contact with that bat for this much time. Now they're asking what is the difference between speed and velocity. Speed is a scalar, velocity is a vector. So speed is scalar, velocity vector. B part of the question. Calculate the change in velocity of the ball. You have to calculate the change of velocity. No. Delta V is change of velocity. It's equal to V minus U. V is final velocity here and U is the initial velocity. So for vectors, we represent directions by signs. Now, initially the ball is moving towards right, for example, or you can say that in the forward direction, and its initial velocity is 25 meter per second. It rebounds with a speed of 22 meter per second, and rebound will be in the opposite direction to the initial direction. Now, if we take forward direction as positive, then backward direction will be negative, and as a result, delta V will become V is minus 22 meter per second, Y minus because it is towards left, minus U is plus 25, Y plus because towards right. The signs in the bracket are for the direction. When two vectors are opposite, one of them is given a positive sign and the other one is given a negative sign. But this positive and negative sign is only applied when the angle is 180 or the vectors are in opposite directions. Now delta V will become, if we solve it, it will become negative 22, negative 25, it's negative 27 meter per second. For the answers of vectors, we only take the magnitude because the sign of vectors represents the direction. Here, the negative sign shows that the change of velocity is opposite to the initial direction because the initial direction is positive and opposite to the initial direction is negative. Now, the negative sign of the velocity, sorry, it is 47, not 27. 47 meter per second. Now, the negative sign of the change of velocity shows that its direction is opposite to the initial direction. So in the answer, we'll only write magnitude. If you're solving a question of vectors, then the plus or minus of the answer is not needed in the magnitude. It is for the direction. The negative sign shows that the change of velocity is in negative direction. And what is negative direction? The direction of rebound, as we have taken this convention. Now, the average acceleration of the ball whilst it's in contact with the bat. We have time, we have change of velocity, we can calculate the acceleration. That will be obviously backward because change of velocity is backward. Now, delta V is 47 meter per second. Why not negative sign? Because we only need the magnitude. Direction is not needed. Negative sign there is only for the direction. You can use that negative sign, but it's not compulsory here. So delta V is 47 as a magnitude. Time taken is 0.0013 meter per second, and acceleration, as you know, is change of velocity over time taken. So this will become 47 over 0.0013, and the answer of this part will become, let me use the calculator. So it's 47 divided by 0.0013, and the answer is 36153. The answer is 36153. So it's 36153. Since the values are given up to two significant figures, so the answer should also be written up to two significant figures. In two significant figures, it will become 36153. 0.000 meter per second square. And generally we write answers in scientific notations. So this will become 3.6 into 10 power 4, and the unit will be meter per second square. Writing the unit is compulsory. And one thing, we state the rounded off answer. However, if that answer is to be used in the next part, then we use the original calculated answer. So to state the answer, we'll use this, and to use the answer in the next part, we'll use the whole calculated answer. So this will be used for the next part. The next part is the average force exerted on the ball by the bat. We have to calculate the average force. That average force will become F average is equal to mass of the ball into acceleration, provided that the mass is given. It's 0.1 kg, it's given in the beginning. So it's 0.16 kg. We need magnitude only. So it will be 36153. Why not 36000? Because we use original calculated answer for more accuracy when it is to be used in the next part. So it will become 0.16 into 36153. So this will give us 5784 5784 and Newton. If it's rounded off, then it will become 57, in fact 58. Two significant figures, 5800 Newton. Since given data is up to two significant figures, look, two significant figures, two significant figures, two significant figures. So if all the given data is up to two significant figures, then answer is also written up to two significant figures. So 5800. And in scientific notation, it is 5.8 into 10 power 2 Newton. Done.